Alright guys, we're going to talk about RIR, or reps in reserve. This and RPE, or rate of perceived effort or exertion, they're going to go hand in hand. And often I'll use them together to cross-reference and make sure that you are actually working at the intensity we're looking at. So for example, I'll use RIR to tell you exactly how many reps, or roughly how many reps, I want you to have in the tank when you're done. So if I say I want you to do 8 reps with an RIR of 2, and let's say a squat, you do 8 reps of the squat. When you're done with the 8 reps, you set the weight down and you ask yourself, how many more reps could I have done with great technical execution before failure? The goal was 2. Let's say you said I could have done 10 more. Well, then you need to go up in weight. If the answer was 0, I actually reached failure at 8 reps, then you need to go down in weight so that you have 2 reps left in the tank. The way these two will work together is, say, I want you to do a squat, I want you to have an RIR of 2, and I want the RPE to be roughly a 9, or an 8.75, an 8.5. If you finish and accurately say to yourself, I did my squat, I only had 2 reps left in the tank, but I think that was about a 7 RPE, then something is off. Either you have more reps in the tank or you're undervaluing how hard you actually worked. So the more we can use those to cross-reference and match up, the more accurate your assessment of the intensity you just worked at is going to be. This is important, guys. If you can build the skills to say, I want to work at an 8 out of 10 today and nail that on the head, you're going to be better off because of it. If you want to have a light day and then absolutely end up thrashing yourself because your perception of how hard you're actually working is off, it's not conducive to getting better in the long run. And vice versa. If you have a great day, you're green-lit to work as hard as possible, and then you undershoot your intensity because you just didn't know what you were doing, then you don't maximize the training resources you have available to you that day. So the more subjectively accurate you can get with RPE, and then in this case RIR, the better your training is actually going to be.